Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wallenstein back with Rome 2 Total War. We last left off punching a hole through the Parthian Empire. In the meantime, it looked like the Aracosians, I think I pronounced that right, made some gains. They took back Frada, and they've pretty much held on to their last two territories as well. We've kind of put the Parthian army on the armies and empire on the run, as it seems. We have one of their armies on the run here, which I have targeted for my allies to focus their attention on, because they can wind up causing some chaos if they happen to slip behind our lines. I've pulled back some of my armies here. I don't think I'm in range. Any of my guys are in range to slow them down. Speed things up a bit here. We have another army. Looks like, based on what direction it's facing, is going to be heading down into Sargashia's territory, although it will run into Egyptian opposition here. Now we have sporadic holdings here from the different remaining eastern factions. The Seleucids actually came and snuck in and took their former capital of Seleucia. I shouldn't say former capital, excuse me. It was not a capital, actually. It was named after their founder, but was not in fact their capital. Antioch was always their historic capital. But I believe in the first Rome, Seleucia was considered their capital, which was incorrect. And it is also the place where the city of Babylon is. But that's neither here nor there. So we have small pockets on the coast here, still held by the eastern factions that are kind of negatively against us. We have... I did set up, before I actually recorded this, I did set up a trade agreement. That's all I did. I forgot to hit the record button, actually. So we have a trade agreement with them. They are not too friendly right now, the Aracosians, to set up a non-aggression pact at the moment. But maybe we can either appease them a bit, or just conquer them outright. Now we do have an agent here, which I'm not too worried about. I will, however... Do I want to do culture? Yeah, let's. I'm not too worried about building more troops here, more in back here. And actually, in fact, as I say that, my relations with the Boii have kind of soured a bit. They're now neutral. I believe a major factor in that is the expansionism and cultural aversion. We still, I don't think, the rating's unreliable. So I don't think there is a chance they might turn against us. There is a chance. At this stage in the game, it might be very late. The game might already essentially be over by the time they eventually do attack. So we've moved some of our armies back. My next target, I think, is to take the capital here of Bactra, which is their new capital. Defenders of the Kharan. Kharan? That's a little... That's a weird name. Kharan? I don't think it has to do with the Muslim holy book, because that's hundreds of years later. That's founded hundreds of years later. That's kind of ominous. We'll upgrade the rest of our generals here. We can increase this here, which is what I'm going to do. Increase our food supply, because we are desperately suddenly now low of food, but that might change. I'm going to give us some cultural buildings here. I really can't move too many of the other guys down. I think for the most part, oh, we lost our 2 elephants. I didn't realize that. Well, we can't get other elephants, but however, do I want... We can actually recruit some Cappadocian cavalry and blood cavalry. Again, I don't want chariots. I'm not a big fan of them. Maybe we'll get some noble blood cavalry. So our elephants bit the dust. I don't think we use them that often either. However, we will move these guys back. I want to kind of keep them at bay now, that being said. Actually, that's what I don't want to do. I'll move them there. That was actually a stupid move on my part, moving my one army here, because it would be very possible for both of these armies in the next turn to gang up, double team me, and take out that army fairly easily. Even though I don't think... Yeah, they have a lot of archers from the looks. It might have caused issues. We'll find out, though. I think we're pretty much done for our turn. Let me just take a look here. I would say the Budini's days are about numbered. They're surrounded. I don't think they have much of an army left. They do have a slave of revolt, though, in their capitals, nonetheless. That should be interesting. That maybe will grab their attention for a bit if they do decide to turn against us. A lot of naval activity going around on the Adriatic here. They're all the armies I do see here for now. Rhodian army, Egyptian army, Nabatean army, more Egyptian armies are coming in. Another Rhodian army, an Athenian army. Not looking too bad. Actually, it's not much of an Athenian army. It's more of like an expeditionary force, if you can call it that. So maybe some of my allies, I'm hoping maybe... This might deter them enough, having the Rhodians here, at least for the next turn. We can actually, no, we can't. So let's just end our turn. See what Parthia decides to do. Again, we are in the endgame stages here. So there shouldn't be too many more episodes left after this. Maybe another episode or two.
We do not ask it lightly, but the gods favor it. An attack on these people would aid our cause.
Shoot. Can I... No, I can't. No, they can handle it. I might risk... The Parthians fortified. I was going to say they didn't move.
We demand only a...
You're not getting any gold from me for non-aggression pact, I'm sorry. But yes, there should only be maybe 1 or 2 episodes left after this, I would think, because we're on 180... Arcosians. Looks like he left Bactria alone. No, he didn't. So he does have a couple of armies here. What we'll do... I want to Hellenize this area rather quickly. They have to heal. Let's take some disruption here.
There are few who can success for you, my lord. I see.
Persephone's favorites. Maybe we can besiege them.
None will escape.
I'm expecting that.
Let them cower before our might. Ready for orders. How may I serve? You march. Your feet bleed. You march.
Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Frame rate dropped very rapidly.
Victory! We
Not
take
bad.
this settlement for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
We might as well.
My lord. Is that all, my lord? Battle!
Yeah, I can risk that
Laying
for a few
siege
turns.
to the settlement.
Take out another army, take their new capital.
How may I serve Pontus?
What I'll do is I'll have these guys fall back. Don't know what happened to their other army. Maybe the Acrosians took care of them. That's probably what they did, because they probably went out here, fought the Parthians, and took care of them. I want to kind of scroll down here though. Take my diplomat, see what's going on down south of us.
My lord.
I think we should be good there for now.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Looking pretty good there, I think. We can start beefing up some of this here. And where's the Zeus? Right there. Start upgrading the rest of this. Don't want to do that right now. Desperately losing food, which I don't want. Aha. This, and that, and that, and that. Merv. That'll be in 5 turns. In 1 turn, I'll get a few more foodstuffs. 3 turns, I'll get more food. We might lose some to attrition, but I think we can handle it. How are we looking at our new... looking pretty good. We're slowly gaining... Now we can increase this. I think we can manage that, don't you? Leave it there for now.
How may I serve Pontus?
We can defend that area pretty nicely.
At your command.
We can leave. I think we might want to... Let's recruit our 2 boys there. I don't think anything else we can do. Probably,
We fight for you, my lord. It is
No.
an honor to serve you. How may I serve? At your command.
Morale, I'll take the morale. End our turn, see what the Parthians do. If anything, I doubt it. They're kind of in dire straits right now after losing another army and another city. I mean, truthfully, the game might end a little sooner than anticipated.
My lord expects that you will find it prudent to add a small, almost trifling sum to his treasury.
I'm supposed to pay you for peace? I don't think so. I'd maybe consider a satrapy, but I'm going all out. I want to take as much territory as possible these last dozen turns or so. faction destroyed. Persia. Parthavas in satrapy of Egypt. Because there are no more. That's fine. So how are we looking now? They're satrapy of Egypt. They're at war with these two. Slaves. Actually, speaking of slaves. Come on. Are they really pulling back because that slave rebellion? Yeah, they are. It's going to take... That isn't their capital. I thought that was. Either way, it is threatening their capital. Okay, so we will
Ready for orders.
take a look-see here. Free to go, I think.
My lord.
Well, before I commit fully,
Setting forth, my lord.
I think we look pretty good there. Don't you?
We take this settlement for you, my lord. Ready for battle.
Increase, change it to that. Change you to the library. Oop, get rid of you. Change all this up. We're making more than enough. Parthia is falling back. We can probably safely...
My lord.
I thought I recruited. Is there some... Oh, I know what happened. Oh well. Let's hire mercenaries then. So let us pull back.
Your next command, my lord.
Any new mercenaries? Ooh. Some Bactrian hillmen. Not very good though. Yeah, we can get some more cavalry. Some light cavalry, can do some scouting, possibly.
Poseidon, guide me. We fight for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
We will fall back here. How are we looking? We can increase that for sure. Increase Bucata, maybe no, do it to the Shrine of Athens. Get some more food. Turn this into the breadbasket area, which would be nice. We can move you back, I think. Take them at least another turn before they can move in that area. They're making a gamble for Aracosia's capital, and we can kind of slip in, take their new capital, and kind of fall in and cut them from behind. Let's take a look. Have they grown in appreciation for us? I mean, they're very friendly.
My friend, you
Nope.
honor this place with your
Nope.
arrival. I,
Nope.
your humble servant in matters of diplomacy, await your
And
word.
nope. So we're trading with them for now. Anything I can upgrade? I don't want to be upgrading most of this stuff anymore until I get my food under control. Let's check some of these areas. Nope.
Your order.
See, here's what I feared.
Yes. Hard on the earth.
got blokes recruiting near our border. So I think we might do. Can I make another army? Yes, I can. Aristarchos, you will be the defender of the homeland. Yes, this is exactly what I want.
Come join our ranks.
Let's see, maybe get Amazonian riders, yeah, maybe. Get some of that as well, we can afford it. Maybe what I'll do is push that army forward to help defend, maybe up here to defend, because they might not be able to get through anywhere else. That might be what will do. I think I'm at my limit for... How are we looking politically? Civil War, which is fine. Oh, we can build a couple more armies if needed. But I think we'll do that for now. We'll have one army up there. And we could truthfully be building another army back here, kind of as a support unit. I'm going to keep an eye on my borders around here. Actually, I have to move you, don't I?
My journey begins. Do you have further orders, my lord?
Alright, so it looks like the Parthian, other Parthian army is missing somewhere. We'll end our turn. Maybe the Rhodians will whittle this Parthian army down. See what they do. They move only ever so slightly. And they fortified.
We make this modest request in the knowledge that your coffers
Not yet. Pretty treacherous, I might say. So you might stab me in the back very late game, and I might as well get rid of you now. You have a few more turns to live before I avenge on you. Agathon. That's a nice Pontic name. Budini are destroyed. Okay. Good, so I don't have to necessarily build that up. Oh well. It's nice to have. Build up a few of you guys there. And they're kind of solidifying their alliances. How'd the siege go? Hasn't finished yet.
At your command, making my way.
Alright, I think we're pretty much in the clear to take this.
Besieging settlement!
So the Parthians pretty much have to take this now. They're without a home. And we have taken all of their former lands very quickly. We've now made our connections with the East and India.
How may I serve Pontus?
So we'll maybe wait a couple turns. See what chaos we can cause. I'll do defenders there because they're at the front. Nothing else we can upgrade.
It is an honor to serve you. Making my way.
Move that guy a bit forward there. Bactria. More farms. Another fountain. How are we looking culture-wise? They're only 51. What's causing characters, building, culture, tech, and local traditions? Because that's right, they are Greek. There is some Greek traditions out here. So we should be able to Hellenize this area fairly rapidly, I would think. The former holdings. As well as beef up our research as well. Yeah, we're not going to have enough to do a full tier of research, I think. Game will be over by then. We can chillax and move here. Keep that population happy. Upgrade them at least to a second tier town.
My lord, to the pillars of Heracles, if you wish. My journey begins.
That might be these only two armies left. But they are without a home. So the Rhonians could sneak in with our assistance now. Kind of take them out.
Your next command, my lord. My lord. Make haste. The way is blocked. On the move, my lord. March.
Okay, so let's move forward a bit, maybe help them out. Maybe we can move fully forward.
By sea or by mountain, sire? Ready for orders. Like Poseidon's storm, we fight for you, my lord. To victory!
Maybe Rhodes will be enticed by our actions. But I think we're pretty safe, I think, for the most part. Bowie are at peace. Actually, what the Bowie might actually go after, maybe not our heartland here. They might go after Dacia. But they might pick off our western possessions, which have become very Hellenized, by the way. I'm very proud. %, 74%, 76%. We have all, for all intents and purposes, Hellenized a good section of the world here. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. I will end on my turn, see if the Rhodians take the bait and help me out. Take the initiative against the Parthians here. They attacked my one city. They might have either fallen back on the siege or they're moving somewhere else. They're doing something. Ah!
What I ask is such a little thing, an inconsequential thing, that I almost...
They have in fact fallen back, thinking they can take my city unawares.
There is little honor in sitting as a spectator.
Ready for battle. You march! Your feet bleed! You march again! To the pillars of Heracles! By sea or by mountain, sire? I don't care how tired you are! At once!
There we go.
You have
Pushes
further
them back.
My lord!
He hindered me. Bastard.
Ready for battle.
Let's see, what else do I want? Do you want to completely colonize this area? Yeah, I think so.
We fight for you, my lord.
Oh, he sabotaged... No, he didn't. Okay.
My
I
lord!
thought he did. I thought the bastard did. If I do pull back...
Waiting for
Ah,
your orders.
whatever. That'll change.
Poseidon, guide me.
Parthia and Sargatia, are they at war with me because of that? No.
I am here, then. Speak your word.
Don't want my trade, that's for damn sure, though.
I cannot pass, my lord. My journey begins.
They have a pretty sizable army.
By sea
Or by
or by mountain, sire?
mountain, sire.
At your command.
We'll move
Have
south,
further orders?
southbound to defend Atakoyana. Koyana. I
By
think
sea
we're pretty good.
or by mountain, sire?
We're Hellenizing these areas nicely. Leave my army back there for now, just in case. And we will... Alright, 2 more turns. And now I will end my turn. See what the Parthians try to do.
At your command. Get moving!
I'm pulling them back just in case. See what they decide to do.
I will speak the hardest word for a war.
What will you do? Will you sneak in to try and take Merv, or will you sneak over further west? His agents are moving about. And what are the computers thinking? And it might have just taken that town south of us. Of Ardaconia, Koyana. Where the hell did it go? Back down south. At least I think that's them. If not, they disappeared like a friggin' sandworm. I thought so. Thought they lost both their towns.
Ready for orders. We fight for you, my lord. Make haste, men! For you, my lord. Our advance has been halted. Ready for battle. March! Is that all, my lord?
We will sweep in from back there, I think. Take Alexandria Aracosia.
At your command.
We will turn that off.
Ready for orders.
We will turn your guys off as well.
On the move, my lord. Ready for battle. To the pillars of Heracles.
Move you up.
We fight for you, my lord.
And I think we're doing pretty well. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got a little bit of a gain here.
How may I serve Pontus?
Now can I pull out? Yeah,
Ready for further orders.
we should be pretty fine now. Start pulling you forward as well to join the fray. Rhodian army is there. How many more turns can we until we declare war on the Sargatians?
Am I always to be
One turn.
disturbed by foreigners? If it is alms you want, talk to my...
One turn, okay. We can do this.
My lord.
Spread some cultural tension.
I have successfully completed my mission. My words are yours to direct.
You as well, my friend. I think we can scout ahead for us, for the rest of our oncoming armies.
Poseidon, guide me.
They're about to get smushed like a pincer. We're about to pull the pincer move on them, along with our Rhodian allies here.
By sea or by mountains?
Alright, so I think we're good. Parthians are kind of playing havoc to some of our cities back here, some of their agents, but they're pretty much... I'm more concerned about their armies. Let's just take a look at our northern borders. Okay, the Boii are falling back. Because it looks as though they beat off their slave rebellion. Alright, so we got nothing amassing on our northern borders here. We're looking pretty good along our southern border, our southwestern borders. Seleucids actually have taken the port city. So they have regained their... And they're still a satrap, I think, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So Egypt's doing very well for themselves, too. They have 2 satrapies. A few allies. Not friendly with the Blemis, though. Blemis. The Ethiopians, if I want to call them that, I guess. Might not be correct, but... okay. So we'll end our turn. I think we now might be in the last 10 turns.
I beg you, take up.
Give me one more turn, Macedonians, and the rest of my allies, then I can be free to go to war against them. I want to make sure the Parthian armies are taken care of first, too. We actually very well might control the Silk Road, too, theoretically. We might. I believe it cuts... The Silk Road had a couple paths. I think it cut up through here, up into the Central Asian steppes, cut down through here to India, and I think there was one that cut along the coast here as well, if I remember one of the maps I saw when I was in high school.
At your command. We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, well, yeah, we're going to push forward.
By sea or by mountains, we take this settlement for you, my lord.
keep pushing forward in that direction.
Besieging settlement. We take this settlement for you, my lord.
On the move, my lord. Pass here.
To the pillars of
Alright, you're going to
Make haste, man.
for honor and great glory.
take these blokes out. Excellent. We can order another edict. And we force the Parthians into a bit of a bind now. As well as take another province for our name. Now I think we definitely have complete control of most of the Silk Road. Alexandria Aracosia. Not quite. Convert you. We're back in the negatives again.
Ready for battle. We fight for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
I see, my lord, mountain, sire.
Now they might actually decide to attack, so what I might do is reinforce there. Yeah. I shouldn't have to worry about any of this. We can upgrade here. So I think we're doing pretty well. Sargatia is building up for the inevitable here.
My words are yours to direct. I shall make it.
Just trying to do a little more disruption there. Yeah, they're building up for the inevitable. These guys have a pretty nice defensible position here. They got two walled cities, one on the coast, and Piura here, which is their capital. So I think we're looking pretty well. We can maybe end our turn once more. Not much else we can do. They've lost quite a bit of their force. We also have a Rhodian allies. They actually might take the bait and go after the Rhodians, because they're kind of vulnerable here, unless they fall back. But actually the Parthians will have the turn before they end their turn before they do. 7 public order. Yeah, to maintain hold of this area and give us a little more food.
My lord.
Yes, yes, yes.
By sea or by mountain, sire? How may I serve Pontus?
Yes, yes, yes.
Ready for battle.
At your command.
Ooh, wow.
How may I
Give us
serve
a nice boost there. I think that should be good. Nice.
We fight for you,
How
my
may
lord.
I serve Pontus?
Let's do that. Now I think we can end. Let's see what the Parthians decide to do.
The people of Carthage sent me to discuss this important matter.
It's good to be the king. Everybody wants to be your slave. O Parthians, what shall you do? Shall you take the bait? Their agents are moving rather slowly. Looks like our one agent their agent did a pretty decent job, because they got promoted. This is the last. This is the end for them. See you, Parthians. Last one, dramatic, cinematic takedown.
Your wisdom is renowned, and surely Athena herself would see that an attack on these people is necessary.
Necessary. Not yet. I want to get my armies in position before I just blatantly go to war, because they have 2 stacked armies ready to punch a hole through my empire.
There is much to be said for generosity between friends.
Generosity
It
between
profits
friends.
both parties. Don't you agree? My lord expects that you will
My
find it
lord
prudent to add a
expects.
small, almost trifling sum.
Where have all the Sargatians gone? Parthava. Destroyed by whom? The Egyptians kind of went, screw this, we don't want a satrapy. That means I think they took that province now. Yes, they did. Excellent, we can increase that some more. We can actually train. Good God. So we can actually, I think, push forward now. We'll just build up a couple of our things here. So actually, I think we might leave it there for now. This episode went on for a little too long. Actually, not before we take out this Parthian army. And the last noble charge of the Parthians.
Waiting for more orders.
Alright, so I think we'll leave it there for now. We finally pacified the Parthians, and we can now move on to taking out... They're not very friendly. Oh, they lost their territory, that's why. So yeah, we can actually gives us a nice opportunity, I think, to move in. And as I say that, I want to move my... I want to actually see what's going on down here. Huh? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not you guys, you shit. I'm going to go to the war with them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think we'll end it there for now. Thanks all for watching. Next episode may very well be the last. I do have a couple more ideas for videos coming up anyway to fill the void, and I actually will continue Don't Starve as well. There's been a hiatus on that, and I apologize for some technical reasons in my editing software. But thanks again, everyone, for watching, and I will see you all next time.